A sinister smile stretched from ear to ear, resembling the eerie grin of Jeff the Killer. A sharp gasp escaped my lips as I recoiled in terror. I stumbled backward and fell to the floor, praying that he remained oblivious to my presence. But to my horror, I watched as his distorted silhouette slithered from the living room window to the front door. His grotesque, contorted visage pressed against the glass, peering in and locking eyes with me as he twisted the doorknob and pounded relentlessly. Suddenly, the pounding abruptly ceased. Then, in the eerie stillness that followed, the haunting whir of a drill shattered the silence as he began dismantling the front door. Panic seized me, and my heart raced as I hastily ran back to my bedroom, where I snatched my phone from the bed and my car keys from the nightstand before locking myself in the bathroom. In the dimly lit bathroom, I took out my phone to dial 911, only to discover its lifeless screen. A cold shiver ran down my spine as I realized I had forgotten to charge it before falling asleep. Shit, I whispered, the unsettling realization amplifying the urgency of my situation. Abruptly, the relentless whir of the drill was replaced by an eerie silence, and my soul almost left my body when I heard the thunderous sound of him violently kicking the front door off its hinges. My mind raced with a million thoughts as I frantically searched the bathroom for an escape, his heavy footsteps echoing through the house. With no other choice, I grabbed a petite statue from the bathroom counter and forcefully broke open the narrow window above the toilet. As the sound echoed, the man rushed towards the bathroom door and swiftly began dismantling it with his drill. Perched on the toilet, I hoisted myself up through the window, the shattered glass mercilessly tearing into my skin. Just as I reached the halfway point, the door burst open, and the man lunged at me, grabbing my foot in a desperate attempt to drag me back into the bathroom. I grabbed a sizable piece of glass, thrusting it into his hand. His scream echoed as he released my foot. Swiftly, I maneuvered through the window, falling to the ground onto shards of broken glass. Writhing in agony, I struggled to rise to my feet, but I still managed to sprint to my car. Hastily entering, I locked the doors, fumbling with the keys. When I inserted them into the ignition, it hesitated to start. I witnessed the man emerging from my house, rapidly advancing towards me. Despite making 5 attempts to start my car, I found myself confronted by the man at my driver's side window. To my horror, I noticed a large butcher knife in his hand as he aggressively tried to open the door, relentlessly beating on the window. After 5 more persistent tries, the engine finally roared to life, and I sped away at top speed. I reached a friend's house, only to succumb to unconsciousness due to blood loss from all of the deep cuts on my body. Discovered on their doorstep, I was swiftly taken to the hospital and, after a period of recovery, regained my strength. After leaving the hospital, my friend kindly invited me to stay at her place while I searched for a new home. I opted for this arrangement as I preferred not to return to my place, given that the horrifying intruder who broke into my house that night to do God knows what to me still remains at large to this day.